a true pleasure to commentate on Ronnie O'Sullivan. But you know, exactly the same thing applies to his opponent this evening. Yan Bingtao turned 18 last week. He's got the snooker world at his feet. And if he were to win tonight, he might have the World Grand Prix at his feet. Tough task, though. Neil, a match I know that you're looking forward to.
Well, how can you not? If you don't look forward to these two playing each other, the Rocket and the young Pretender, then you probably don't enjoy snooker in the first place. And a lot of respect, I think, here. Not only Yan Bingtao for Ronnie O'Sullivan, but certainly vice versa. Ronnie really likes the younger players coming through, Chinese players who's given some tips and coaching to. But not tonight. Oh, wow. What a shot. That is a sensational pot. Goodness me.
One.
I thought he was playing a safety shot there and he just drilled a red in. Followed up by a little tickle in behind the brown.
Yan Bingtao, 1.
In the first round, Yan Bingtao completed his 4-2 victory over Martin Gould by potting a raking red similar to that, nestling in behind a bolt colour, and from the chance that presented, he made a century. O'Sullivan, though, has contained it.
Yes, because Martin Gould started that match with 130 break in frame 1, and we know what a good player Martin Gould is, but as you say, he couldn't match up to Yan Bingtao in the evening.
This really is a cross-generational battle.
Well, yes, well, Yan Bingtao had a chance to break Ronnie's record, didn't he, when he got to the final in Northern Ireland. He lost to Mark Williams. If he'd have won, he'd have been younger than Ronnie when he beat Stephen Hendry in the UK final, which was back in '93, and Ronnie was 17, but he was days younger, a few days younger at the time was Yan Bingtao, but he lost in that final because 18 years of age now.
Yes, and so, as you say, Neil, O'Sullivan remains the youngest ever ranking event winner. And where did he win that tournament? Right here.
Yep, right on this area of the Guildhall where we're seeing this match tonight. Worth noting, actually, when Ronnie did win that, he beat Stephen Hendry right in his prime. Didn't always beat him after it, of course. There were a lot of famous matches they played, including this walkout where Stephen led, I think, 4-1 in the UK Championship, and Ronnie had had enough. The look on Stephen's face that afternoon was a picture, absolutely bemused. Didn't know what was happening.
Well, when it gets to 4-1 here, both players walk out because the match is over, but there it was best of 17.
I think when you play Ronnie O'Sullivan here, you automatically assume about his break building and his scoring, but before he played that shot, the point was going to be that his safety is up there with probably anyone that's ever played the game when he wants it to be. He's got everything. It's such a good shot that Bingtao is actually thinking about going into ball first. Not a very nice snooker that he's been put in here. It looks like he can play out of baulk, but it's a difficult one all the same. Well, a couple of reds are very difficult. And that's a good shot too, because there isn't any room on the left side of the table to play the thin safety. I don't know where he gets back to baulk from here. Referee Yan Shears officiating in this match, quite highly rated referee by a lot of the leading players. Just looking to see where the balls are. Quietly goes about his business, I think. He's excellent.
Could not agree more. Cool, collected, calm, efficient. You don't realise he's there, and that's the best attribute of a referee.
Well, Bingtao was in a lot of trouble there.
One.
Now Sullivan would love to replicate
6.
the level of scoring he showed when he beat Yan Bingtao 4-2 in the first round of last year's Ladbrokes World Grand Prix. That performance highlighted by breaks of 137 and 128. He was 2-0 up, pegged back to 2-2, but came through 4-2.
He's done well here, O'Sullivan, to get the reds out in the open so quickly, almost without noticing. Because those 3 reds that are now open around the black were not available all that long ago.
39. He
wants to pot something to the right corner of those 3 reds, because the angle on the pinks takes him to the left of the table. And it's almost the perfect way to play a frame of snooker. You get your opponent in a lot of trouble.
46.
He makes a good effort, but he makes a mistake. And from that mistake,
47.
you capitalise. Textbook stuff.
$54. 55.
Frame will be safe very soon. His next red is frame ball.
62. 63. 70. 71.
'Unlucky. Well, he may just play the double into the left middle and open the other red
77.
up. And that would bring about the chance for a century. Brilliant.
78.
Oh, this is a great start. He looks razor sharp.
85. 86.
And he's thirsting for centuries because he wants to get to 1,000 as quickly as possible. The current Italian professional competition for O'Sullivan, 9-4.
93. 94.
It's going to go up one. And it's been a great start. Dazzling century this is going to be. Beautiful.
101.
So we had the safety exchange, of which O'Sullivan
103.
won pretty comfortably. And now this.
This, Neil, is O'Sullivan's
106.
51st century of the season, which means he's already made more this season than the entire previous campaign. Another indication of just how well he's
110.
playing. As well as ever.
A 115. 121. And
A truly unprecedented talent gets off to the definition of a flyer. The rocket has launched.